How's a chimpanzee?
What did gorillas, man? Sup guys, Derek, moreplates.com.
What's up guys, Derek, moreplates.com. Today we're going to be doing a...
And here we go with gorilla mold. Hello there guys, welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. It's so good to have you back, or if you're new here, it's very good to have you also for this hyped review. Show them the product, Craig, even though they clicked on this video.
4th of July. Limited edition 4th of July Gorilla Mode pre-workout from the man himself, Derek, over at More Plates, More Dates.
Obviously, we were so happy to get our hands on this limited edition. It did sell out like absolute hotcakes all over the world. And we're going to get through the usuals today: the taste, the price, the label, and most importantly, the effects of this product. How does it work in reality? We forget the hype, we almost forget the label, we go by the real world training effects.
It's also worth saying at this point that we did review this exact same formula about 2 years ago, the standard version. So how does it compare to today's pre-workout?
And the reason we say that is because literally in those 2 years we have reviewed hundreds of pre-workouts, and that's not even exaggerating. So how is this formula gonna still compare to today's caliber of pre-workout supplements?
And if you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, like the video, and let us know your thoughts on this pre-workout down below.
Really appreciate it. Let's see if this gets us super physiological.
Taste and mixability. We have got Volcano Burst. I don't know if you can see that.
And as Derek said in his giveaway post, it's like a tropical orangey flavour. Now we have used it before, but we're gonna pretend for the camera it's our very first time using it. So here we go, there is the liquid. We've let it settle a little bit, but we're gonna give it a reshake in 3, 2, 1. So guys, we are looking at a 31.5 gram serving size when you do the 2 scoop maximum. So we do recommend at least 400 millilitres of water, which is about 14 to 16 ounces at least, because it is a very strong tasting product with a lot to mix. Let's see, we're looking at a very little bit of froth in there. We are looking at a little bit of sediment at the bottom there, which is, in fairness, to be expected with all of those pump ingredients, with that serving size. Let's see how it actually tastes. Let's see how he's done with this limited edition flavour.
Oh, bit of eruption there.
Bit of Volcano Burst. Here we go, going down the hatch.
Cool, it's really sour.
Yeah, very sour and a very chalky underline. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, and it is to be expected with citrulline and the other ingredients in here. I quite like the flavour.
Yeah, it's a nice flavour, but like Aaron said, there is that chalkiness from certain ingredients which we'll cover.
What I will have to say is it is 90% orange juice with perhaps a slightly tropical pineapple-y mango background.
Yeah.
But it is mostly orange juice flavour, which is not a bad thing.
There's a bit of a bitter aftertaste as well, isn't there?
A slight bit.
Not horrendous.
But the sourness will get to you if you don't use a decent amount of liquid. That's in truth. We're going to rate it out of 10. We haven't actually spoke about this, so we're going to do a 3, 2, 1, and we're going to shout our numbers at the camera. So I'm hoping they're relatively similar. 3, 2, 1, 8.5. See, very close.
It does get a bit harder as you get down the bottom and more sediments there, but so yeah, my score probably would be 8.5 at the top, but like I say, it does drop a bit at the bottom. But
there we go, guys. Perhaps this flavour will be available in future iterations of this product, but we're going to move into the taste now.
The price. It's that world famous price segment, guys.
How much is this going to set you back? You're going to need to take out a mortgage to get your hands on a product like this. Albeit very hard to get your hands on a product like this because of how popular Derek is and the Gorilla Mind supplements. Tell them.
Indeed. So you head over to gorillamind.com where you'll find this 20 serving tub on there. $49.99 US, right?
49 exactly, actually.
Oh, save yourself 99 cents.
Now what we do, guys, this is very important. We've always reviewed every single pre-workout by its maximum dosage. So we're going by the 20 servings. When you do the maths and you divide that up by that 20 serving point, it's $2.45 US per serving. Now we have a consistent scale. It compares pre-workouts from across the realm. C4 versus this, versus Assassin, versus Rect Extreme, versus that, this, that, the other, everything. And I can tell you this comes out on that consistent scale at a 3.5 out of 10. Now yes, that doesn't sound too good, but what I will say is I really do think that is well priced for what you are getting. You are getting a stacked Ferrari of a label, and you will pay more for an expensive car, just like you'll pay more for an expensive product like this. And in absolute truth, I believe Derek could have charged 60, 70, 80 bucks a tub, and people would honestly still buy that. So when I found out it was a 3.5 out of 10, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, we've seen worse pre-workouts go for that sort of money and more. So, you know, we'll just look at Excelsior for one. So yeah, not bad at all.
But what are you actually getting for that money? We're gonna move into the label, let's go.
How does this compare to the price of the standard one, by the way?
Same, I think.
Oh, is it the same? Oh, that's quite cool.
Let's get into the label, guys. What is that money going on? How much scoopage are you getting? All of the good stuff. What is actually in this product and how is it going to help your performance?
Right, let's see. So we're going by the max serving, like Aaron said, 2 scoops, and it's 2 rounded scoops to get you that 31.5 grams. First up, L-citrulline at 9 grams.
Which is a huge, huge dose, guys. We very, very, very rarely see that much of that ingredient. Really good. Obviously, it's going to help boost the nitric oxide levels up within the body, thus leading to some nasty pumps, helps with blood flow and getting nutrients to the muscle cells.
That's probably coming on double the normal dose we see.
Literally.
Nice. Then we've got creatine monohydrate at 5 grams.
The full maximum dosage for your daily intake. Really good to see it. It's obviously going to help with strength output, performance, endurance, pumps. It is a jack of all trade ingredient, and it's really good to actually see it in this product at its full efficacious dose.
Nice. So you won't have to take your normal creatine sup one day, you take this pre-workout, so you save a bit of money there. Then we've got Glycopump, trademark glycerol powder, 3 grams.
Which again is a very good dose, guys. It's going to help with the muscle swelling, some nasty pumps. It really does pump up the muscle cell, draws in the water, draws in the hydration and the nutrients to give you swell, as it literally says.
Yeah, hyperhydration time. Then we've
Pump
got
time.
malic acid at 3 grams.
Which is a good ingredient to see. Often we see that with citrulline. Malate, they've actually listed it as separate here, which is very nice to see. It gives you that full transparent look to the label, and it also helps with lactic acid buffering. Thus, it'll stop DOMS the next day, delayed onset muscle soreness, help with endurance in the gym, and it's often been used to flavour pre-workouts as well. So it's good. It's a good ingredient, all rounder. Help with the uptake of the citrulline.
You know it. Then we've got betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams.
Which again is that clinical dose, fully dosed here for pumps, endurance, power output, strength. A real good jack of all trade ingredient that often reminds us of that creatine monohydrate in the abilities and effects it can give you.
Absolutely. Then we've got L-tyrosine at 1500 milligrams.
Nice dose. The amino acid responsible for cognition, clarity, concentration, all of the goodies.
Nice. Then we've got agmatine sulfate at 1 gram.
Pumps, works with the nitric oxide, the boosting abilities that citrulline gives you. Really good, long-lasting pumps on that bad boy.
You know it again. Then we've got Canna, 500 milligrams.
Which is an anti-stress, anti-anxiety ingredient that's been used to really calm you down in the gym, really tunnel vision this product into its full potential. It will help with jitters, it will help with the excess in caffeine that sometimes products can give you. It's just a really nice ingredient that's going to get you in a happy place.
Feel good times. Then we've got caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams.
Very, very good dose. Probably the sweet spot, probably about average for today's caliber of products. 3.5 cups worth of coffee approximately. It's the main stimulant in this product that's going to give you the energy needed.
Nice. Now next up's quite a surprising one to see in this sort of formula. That's N-phenylethyl dimethylamine citrate, 350 milligrams.
AKA Urea durensis, which is very potent, guys. In terms of its nootropic ability, it's going to give you focus and clarity, concentration, coordination, all of the good stuff that's going to help you with tunnel vision in the gym, and it has some mild stimulatory properties. It's going to work well with the caffeine there. That is a big dose, big dose.
One of the highest we've ever seen, isn't it?
One of the...
Mad. Then we've got bioprene at 10 milligrams.
Which is effectively there for the absorption of these mentioned ingredients. It's going to help assimilate it into the body as efficiently as your intestines can do so.
Lovely. Wow, actually we've got huperzine A at 400 micrograms.
Hefty dose, probably approximately double the norm. It's dubbed the learning chemical because it helps with neuron connectivity, helps fire those synapses up in the brain to give you that laser-like vision that's going to work with the L-tyrosine. Very, very good wrap off to a label.
Wow, what a comprehensive label, Aaron.
Fully dosed, efficacious, swell time. Let's see how it actually comes together in the real world as we move into the effects. Let's go. Effects time of Gorilla Mode, and we managed to get our hands on the limited edition flavour. So happy to do so because this sold out like hotcakes, and we're hoping it comes back for a future iteration. Let's start at the beginning of this product usage, and what I'll say is, quite obviously, no beta alanine.
Which might come as a positive or a negative, depending on what side of the coin you sit on with that side of things. We personally do like beta alanine, but there are a chunk of people out there that don't. But whenever we've done polls, what does it come back as?
80–90% do. Itchy bumhole time, that's effectively what Derek says.
Itchy butthole.
And that's what beta alanine will do for you. So if you like that tingly feeling that a product can give you that sense of urgency, then it's missing it from this product, but that's not really holding this product back. That's just simply something we have to summarise at the beginning because it's often the first thing you feel from a product. Now, what I'll say is the first thing you do feel from this is a wave of clarity. It gives you a very nice tunnel vision, drive sense of urgency to get moving. And I think that's because of that hefty dose of Aurea durensis paired with that caffeine to really get you in the mindset to get shit done effectively.
Extremely productive feeling pre-workout, and I'd say almost the canna acts as a kind of L-theanine feeling kind of ingredient in that it kind of gives you that chilled vibe. It doesn't allow it to have too much jitteriness to it.
Yeah, it gives you that sense of drive and a productive sense of drive at that. What I'll say when you start training, and this is from set numero uno, is a nasty, juicy, swelling, painful pump on any body part you decide to run this on. Savagely good pumps. Honestly, 10 out of 10. It's almost like you've taken a standalone stim-free pump formula. The nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream are obviously skyrocketing due to the hefty dosages of this product. And for me, honestly, pump is the standout feature of the product.
Absolutely, and that focus element plays into the pump because you get that nice mind-muscle connection, which then plays into you feeling good on it and your mood being boosted, because who doesn't like getting juicy pumps? Endurance is another 10 out of 10 thing we need to discuss on this. You feel like you can go set to set to set, you're going past failure. Obviously you want to train harder because you're enjoying the pumps. It's just a really productive bodybuilding style pre-workout.
And what we take from the air there, guys, is with that nice sense of endurance comes also that smooth energy, and that energy does last for a long period of time. So if you've got a long gym session planned in, 2 scoops is way more than enough to get you through. And that is the case for 99.9624% of people out there. This is a strong enough product. Now I have to make this very clear. If you are used to very strong pre-workouts, this is not a very, very strong pre-workout. And I know Derek might dislike us for saying so, but when you think about it logically, 350 milligrams of caffeine, albeit is a lot, if you are used to a lot of products, that is the only stimulant in here. And like I said, 99.964% of people out there, that is enough. But like I mentioned, if you have been using pre-workouts for a long period of time and you've chosen some of the stronger ones out there on the market, this is more of a consistent, smooth, productive energy, and that is very important. If you know Jack 3D from old, this is not trying to be that type of product. No. This is a daily driver.
Yeah, so naturally it's going to be suitable for beginners, it's going to be suitable for intermediates, it's going to be suitable for people that take training seriously and primarily doing bodybuilding effectively, and you want to make gains, you don't want to miss meals, you don't want to be up all night, you don't want to crash, none of that nastiness. This is the one.
No negatives, no cold sweats, jitters, ill feeling, no crash, no come down, no sadness, just pure, nice focus, energy, and the pumps really do boost up that happy feel.
Yeah, so we're saying pumps 10 out of 10, endurance 10 out of 10, focus 10 out of 10, energy probably 7 or 8 out of 10. Like we said, it's very smooth, it's not absolute hard hitting sense of urgency through the roof, but it's not trying to be that, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now what we need to say is an overall score of this product, and for the market it is targeting, that is the productive everyday usage of this product with efficacious supraphysiological dosages of the ingredients. It has to score a 10. Now don't get us wrong, we would have liked the addition of beta-alanine, but there is a substantial portion of people out there that don't, so we're not going to downgrade it because of that aspect. You could always add that ingredient should you want to.
Yeah, exactly, and you can almost make the argument that sometimes beta-alanine takes away from everything else going on in the pre-workout, because you're so focused on the itchy tingly effect, you're not actually necessarily noticing the other effects that are coming in. So without the beta-alanine being in it, you almost appreciate everything else, it's giving you more.
It is a very productive product. I think that is a key point, a productive product. Beginners, 1 scoop will still tick boxes. For advanced users that are trying to maximize absolutely everything they would want to get from a pre-workout, it is a 10. It really is. For stim junkies out there, people that want the absolute hardcore, slap your face off product, this probably wouldn't cut it. In fact, that's the absolute bare bones truth, that would not cut it. Now what Derek says in his blurb for this product is do not take it with rauloxine, aka alpha yihimbine. That probably would step it into that stim junkie world.
Yeah, so if you wanted to go against the rules and you are a stim junkie, you do like this pre-workout, but you want it to hit harder, you could add in alpha yo.
But if you're a productive bodybuilder who's looking to make the most out of each session and gains 10 out of 10, check it out.
I might just make an outtake reel for this one. And at this point, guys, we just want to thank you guys for checking in for this review, and we want to know what you think of it down in the comments section.
Please do subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to get hold of Derek's testosterone and his other products. We've actually got Gorilla Mode Energy to review, and we have Gorilla Mode Nitric in the post on its way to us right now. We are going to get into comprehensive reviews on those also. And obviously, if you don't already know, we drop 3 reviews per week on products literally from across every single continent going. Maybe not Antarctica.
Yeah.
But if you want Death Star delts, this might be the product for you. Appreciate you watching, guys. And as always,
Talk to you soon.
Stay
stimmed, pumped, focused, game time.
Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug.